What's going on, fishy friends? Well, the bite here in the Chesapeake region is finally kind of slowing down in the end of January. So this means it's time to start working on your boat, getting it ready for next season. And one of the things that I'm going to do this year is install this NOCO Genius Gen Pro 10 times 1. So that means it has one bank and 10 amps per bank. So hopefully it'll charge my trolling motor battery, in a day. So when I'm done fishing, hook it all up. Next day, it'll be ready to fish. It says it's super waterproof, so we're gonna install this bad boy. I'm gonna spare you from the unboxing because who wants to watch me unbox something that isn't for them? This guy's a pretty simple unit, which is exactly what I wanted it for. I've got my starting battery that has my fish finder also rigged up to it, but that battery stays charged because the motor charges it when it's running. This will be mounted near the trolling motor battery, and it only needs one bank because it only has to charge one battery. So simple for a simple boat. All right, so here's the onboard charger. There's the battery. And I'm going to do something a little bit outside of the box and mount the onboard charger right there. But the thought behind this is if I'm traveling somewhere and I'm not able to run an extension cord to the boat, I can just grab this whole thing and take it inside and then plug it up to the wall. So let's do it. All right, we got both sides of the Velcro attached to the back of this. The only thing left to do is probably ought to clean this surface off a little bit. Clean enough. There we go. That's securely on there. See if you can lift the battery with it. That would be awesome. Oh, you can almost lift the battery. It's so strong, you can almost lift the battery. All right. The only thing left to do is to hook up the positive and negative terminals. And you know what? I like these bundles of, I'm gonna replace these with a zip tie. That's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want all this cable going everywhere. I like this cable nice and neat. So I'm gonna remove this little wire keeper because that's not gonna last. And I'm gonna replace it with a zip tie, a big old chunky zip tie that will last. All right, but first I'm gonna hook up the positive and the ground. I think they already have a fuse in them. They do. 15 amp fuse in each one. That's good stuff. All right, so we are going to come over to this side. I think I'm just gonna run the cables right through like that so it stays nice and neat. Turning the wrong way doesn't make a whole lot of sense. All right, we're gonna place that one directly over I'm gonna go get a zip tie, be right back, and then this little project is gonna be done. So one of the reasons why I mounted this directly on the battery is because in my little whaler, I don't have a whole lot of space. And it's a whaler, so it's unsinkable unless you go putting a bunch of holes in the hull. Well, even then it would be unsinkable. But if water gets inside of that hull, you can delaminate a lot of stuff. You don't want water getting in your hull. So you drill as few holes as humanly possible into that hull. So I didn't want to mount this onboard battery charger on the inside of any of my hatches because that's just another way for water to get in and for problems to start. So I just wanted to keep it in a nice, neat bundle. And I think I can lift this battery with this thing. I'm ready to try. Here we go. Oh, almost. But man, this thing is definitely solid. Definitely solid. It almost picked up a 40 or 50 pound battery with just the Velcro. Okay, so I'm gonna go get a zip tie, tie up all these cables, and then I think we are good to go. Oh, I'm not gonna go get some wimpy little zip tie. This is like a snake tie. This thing is beefy. All right, so let's take all, you know what? Should I bind them all together? I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna take all the cables, both the power cable and the excess charger cables. Oh, I love that sound. And I just zip tied them all together right there. They'll hang off the back. Let's see if these scissors will cut this beefy zip tie. Oh, they do. Yes, sir. All right. We have got ourselves a mobile trolling pack. No holes in the boat. And all I got to do is, if I take it inside at the end of the day, whap-pow. Adjust it to 12 volt lithium. I guess repair isn't an option unless there's a problem. So we're gonna have it on 12 volt lithium, 12 volt AGM for this battery. Right, so it says it's charging. And I'm gonna bring this back in here, but just to show you guys how this is gonna fit in the battery compartment, I'm gonna pull it out and take it outside real quick. Just a guy and his battery walking out to the boat. Yeah, just me hanging out with my battery. All right, so this is where she's gonna go. Oh my goodness, so messy. It's embarrassing. You guys are gonna laugh at me, make fun of me. See, Crazy Horse is a dirty, dirty, dirty animal. All right. Boom. Connect the battery. So when I'm done fishing for the day, Take my extension cord and this plug, and hopefully I won't be doing it with one hand. This is brutal. Here we go. Really simple solution to have an onboard battery charger.